After watching the movie Him fumble its way through the concept of the Faustian bargain, it inspired me to look at different deals with the devil throughout all of cinema history. So I went through all of them. Alright, the classic Faustian bargain, selling your soul to the devil in exchange for something. What might that be? We've seen it in movies like The Devil's Advocate. Many Dracula stories have Vlad Tepes making a deal with the devil and turning him into a vampire. Longlegs, we have a whole dude working for Satan. The Black Coat's daughter, which is one of the more disturbing to sell your soul to Satan type shit that I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to explore a film that dabbles with the elites. The ones at the top of society. What do? Do they exchange something to the devil in exchange for all this fame and fortune? What do the celebrities do? We've had rumors of celebrities who may be Satanists low-key. They want wealth, fame, and youth. And they have to do something, whether it be a sacrifice, whether it be something horrible, dark, and satanic, to get that wealth, fame, and youth. Well, there's a specific deal with the devil in a movie that I think is the craziest because it's very specific and there's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of dire bloodshed in this specific deal, but the consequences are dire. The consequences are explosive, you might say. And Him, the movie, took this blueprint and tried to roll with it at the end of their movie, but they failed to do it. Here it is. There's a movie called Ready or Not that came out in 2019, and a lot of you can say, okay, Zaffy, come on, this is the craziest, most disturbing deal with the devil. This is a freaking horror comedy. Listen to me. You're right, but you're also wrong at the same time. Why is this the craziest deal with the devil in movie history? I'm going to tell you. Most of the time, in the course of this deal, nothing occurs over the period of time. And we're talking about decades. Decades here, yeah? Nothing actually goes down in the grand scheme of things until it does. And when it does, shit goes crazy. Ready or Not is about a woman marrying into a very rich family. A family filled with weird elitist socialites, alright? And as she's married in, she basically, as a part of the family tradition, needs to play a game. This family has a card game company. They got rich off of card games, board games, all that stuff. So, it's tradition. You marry into this family, you gotta play a game on your wedding night, alright? So, she has to pick a card from a specific box. A very interesting box given to them by a specific man that they had business relations with. And if she picks one card, the one wrong card, it has dire consequences for her, okay? She picks hide and seek. The hide and seek card means you have to hide away from the family in the house, and they have to find you. Only one caveat. When they do, they fucking kill you. They're hunting you with crossbows, knives, swords, guns, all that shit. And she has to hide in the mansion away from them. That is the wedding she's found herself in. And this family must hunt her down and kill her before dawn. I love Ready or Not. Before I get into the actual deal with the devil, the ritual itself, and the being that we're dealing with at the end of the film, this is a funny-ass fucking movie. I love dark comedy. It might be my favorite genre ever. It's well acted. Everyone's on their A game. Some members of the family are acted to perfection with how fucking stupid they are. Great ending. An explosive, badass ending, which we're going to get to, and great characters overall. I love Ready or Not. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And you should watch it if you haven't seen it this Halloween. Adam Brody, who played Seth in OC, is playing one of the family members who hates being here. He hates this deal with the devil. He hates all this. He hates this game. And even tries helping our main character. And Samara Weaving was solidified as a iconic scream queen from this movie, alright? This woman is fine as fuck. There's not a lot I can say besides all fucking good. She's been called the new Margot Robbie. Fuck that. I don't want anyone to say anything about her except her name is Samara Weaving. She's her own woman. Put some respect on her name! Look at that! Also, she's played a Satan worshiper and a Satanist in a film before called The Babysitter. I just want to put that out there. Very interesting. But now we're going into spoilers. You've been warned. Watch this movie. If you haven't watched this movie, I don't even know what the fuck you're doing with your life. Go and watch it right now. It's a great Halloween watch. Spoilers now. Basically, in the course of hiding from this berserk family, she's figured out that this is a long-standing tradition that has been linked to a chain of killings within the family. Not many killings, but this isn't the first time this ritual, this tradition has happened. Okay, hide and seek is basically a ritual sacrifice, and Only when you draw the card, hide and seek, do you get thrusted into the sacrifice. If you don't draw the card, you're good. Basically, this family's a satanic cult. They've gotten all their riches, all their fortune from making a deal, a specific deal. They must kill her by dawn, or in their belief system, they'll all die. There have been rumors of family fires before this that's killed off part of their family, part of their relatives, because they weren't able to sacrifice their person by dawn, right? So they're afraid, deathly afraid, that whoever they made a deal with will kill them if they don't sacrifice her by dawn. Now, here's the thing. They need to basically hunt down this 110-pound woman and kill her by dawn. They're all idiots. They're fucking morons. The fact that they haven't done this very often is very apparent, and it makes them all funnier for it. They don't know what they're doing. They're just a bunch of dumbasses who didn't expect her to have to be killed tonight because she drew the most unlucky card you could ever draw in history. This doesn't usually happen. There have only been like 3 times this has happened with this specific family, right? So they are very unaware of how these things go. They're not real killers, they're not professional killers, and they don't even believe. So half of them don't even believe that this thing, that this belief system that they're gonna die if they don't sacrifice her, they don't believe this is real. They believe that this might be just made up. But half of them are just doing it for fun because they're cold-blooded fucking rich elitists, right? But then the ending happens. And this is when the crazy shit happens, right? Basically, they fail to sacrifice this woman by dawn. And as a result, they are met with punishment. They don't, at first nothing happens. They're like, oh, what the fuck? We're alive. We're okay. And then each of them start blowing to pieces. One at a time. Even the fucking kids. Yes, everyone gets blown to fucking pieces. Even her husband, who tried to basically put her in this ritual when he realized she would leave him after all this. What a pathetic man. And then you see him, Mr. LaBelle, the man behind it all. The being that they made a pact with. Basically, the patriarch of this entire family, in the 1800s, I guess, or whatever, 19th century, I don't know. He made a pact with a guy called Mr. LaBelle. He basically won a game of chance with him when they first met. And Mr. LaBelle said, okay, you've won now. Great. I'm going to give you a lot of wealth, a lot of fortune, for you to start your own gaming empire, your own business that's going to give you millions, billions of dollars. But you got to do one thing. There's one caveat. This is my gambit. You look at him, bro. You can even see the fucking devil on here, too. This is my gambit, all right? You're going to follow the rules, and in return, your family's gonna get immense fortune and success within this business for years and your generations to come. You just follow the fucking rules. And what are the rules? Each time someone new marries into the family, whether it's a man or woman, they need to draw a card from the special box of cards I'm gonna give you. It's a game of chance. If they draw the one card, hide and seek, you need to put them in the ritual. You need to hunt them down and kill them by dawn, otherwise you're all fucking dead. But the odds are yours. I mean, it's like 100, 1,000 to 1. There's a deck full of cards. You only draw the one card, and then basically you all have to hunt her and kill her, and then you're good. You're an entire family with weapons against one person. Seems like the odds are in your favor. Most cards in the deck are harmless. There's like chess. There's all this other shit. Hide and seek is the only one that triggers a dead ritual. So this is literally a ritual of chance where the odds are in our favor, which makes it fucking crazy. This being, this demonic entity, is fucking with everyone because it knows odds are, in the course of time, there's not going to be many rituals like this. There's not going to be many sacrifices. But it loves the game. All it can take is one night to change it all apocalyptically. Because on one night, there could be a lot of fucking deaths, and it knows that. It knows that these guys are idiots, and it knows that the person who's hiding from everyone in the ritual doesn't have many odds. Death is going to happen for this being no matter what on that one night. Other than that, this being is rarely ever seen. It's been established in this film. No one's seen it except for maybe the son one time. And that's the thing. He doesn't need to be there. He doesn't need constant sacrifice every year or anything. No. This is not like, oh, every 10 years you must sacrifice. Every 5 years you must kill all these people. No. You draw the card, it's done. You need to hunt down this person, otherwise you're all dead. But you may not ever draw the card. And it only happens when someone marries into the family, which how often does that even occur, right? So there's a lot of time where our family's good. There's not a lot of shit they need to worry about. But this makes you ask, okay, this means this entity, it doesn't need sacrifices, a bunch of them from one family. How many families has he made this pact with back then through the course of history? How many games has he enacted upon them? How many times has he said, okay, you pulled this card, you guys got to play this game? Maybe hide and seek isn't the only game, the deadly game that other families have. Maybe Twister. Maybe one family, if they draw the Twister card, it's over. Play Twister and break the neck of one of these dumb fucks who's on the mat. Monopoly. How many properties can you get, bruh? You get out of jail free card? Get out of Earth. Get out of life, brother. But, one, the deadly card happens to be a game that's kind of fair. Even though it's not, because the person who's hiding has a huge disadvantage. It's not like chess, right? Where she would be screwed if she was playing chess with a person who's experienced in chess in the family, right? Hide and seek, there's a big-ass mansion where you can hide. It's a bit more fair than all the other games that she could have pulled, right? And also, this family was given a gaming company, this chessboard trading card company, right? Maybe there are other families with different kind of companies that this being has offered, right? So maybe their bargain, their deal is a bit different. Maybe it's not a game card that they pull out like hide and seek. Maybe it's something else. You never know how many deals this motherfucker has made with all these families over the course of time. His power is insane. He can blow you up like this if you don't obey him. So think about that. He can blow you the fuck up when you're bound to him. He could kill you and take your souls at any time, but he wants this specific ritual to happen. And he waits for it to happen because it's all about the game. You play by my rules, I won't fuck you over. But you don't, it's over. It's a fair trade-off in his eyes. And to be honest, logically it is. It's all about the game. These morons in the family don't abide by the game. Half of them don't even know if they're allowed to use security cameras while playing hide and seek, and they cheat to use it, right? They're not doing things the right way. And this being knows that. So he fucking kills them all. I believe that Mr. LaBelle is not the devil himself. I don't believe this is actually Lucifer or Satan himself, because I don't think Lucifer is trading in souls like this. I think this is a specific demon that works for Lucifer. Demons love collecting souls. There are demons like Baal who will do weird shit, right? People think some people theorize this might be Moloch. I think Moloch is more child sacrifice-ish from basically what I've read on him, but it could be Baal, it could be any kind of demon, right? But this is a demon lord working for Satan. That's what I believe is happening. The ritual is for Satan. They're screaming, "Hail Satan," while trying to stab her, right? It is for Satan, and the demon's making it happen. The demon's been making these deals all over the fucking place with all these different elitist families. Yo, you do this, I will make you rich, brother. But you have to do it by my rules. My very specific rules that will only fuck you over once every so often, right? That's why this is the craziest deal to me. The demon is not really collecting a lot of souls from one bloodline, right? Maybe 3, 4, 5 max in the course of hundreds of years, right? It doesn't really happen that often, but when it does, shit hits the fan hard. And if you don't play by his rules, you are blown the fuck up right there and then. I love this movie. I love this fucking deal with the devil. It's awesome. Not that I believe in making a deal with the devil. I'm just saying, like, it's fucking cool. The ending of this movie is cool, right? Those are my thoughts on that, right? Watch Ready or Not. It's fucking awesome. It's great. Samara Weaving's hot as shit. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. But the army must keep growing. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movies or favorite film theories in a community with like-minded individuals, join the Zafy Discord now. Link is in the description and the comment section as well. Join us. This movement is just beginning. We're taking over Hollywood, one coke line at a time.